Howdy folks, I think we're live. I'm going to do some 1v1 today for probably about 45 minutes, and then take a break and see if we can come back. Alright, YouTube is telling me I'm live? Yes, it agrees I'm live, alright. I know Beko wanted to play Armatores. Armatores and Port are in-game. So why don't we warm up with a game against Triggz? Hi, Essen. Oh, Triggz is playing something different. Alright. Surprise 3, is that like a nature deck with 19 nature cards and 1 Master Archer to trick people? Nope, it is a real Master Archer. I think against Frost I can take this well. Yeah, I agree with Essen. This is probably some Lost Shade shenanigans. Triggz does not seem to want to engage. Tell you what could be funny. I could try going tier 2 and locking him out of the map. Okay, he wants to go tier 2 also. I went the wrong way. I think I should have gone closer to his base. Okay. It is souls. I think that I'm going to try going +1. Alright, Lost Dancer. I hate it. Oh, it lived. Interesting. Oh my goodness, that was too late. Problem is, Twilight Brutes do very poorly against these guys because they just get kited. I think losing my Skyfire was GG. Maybe not. Oh, I missed. Yeah, missing was a problem. I hate how they have just enough health to require one more Drake shot. Okay, I lost the well, but I've got some tempo. See what we can do. That gravity surge keeps surprising me. Okay, the question is, how many charge does Lost Dancer have? Okay, he's activated their ability. The Drake, okay, the Drake was in time. Great. Oh, darn it. That was definitely a mistake. Alright, too many tiny mistakes adding up. Alright. I'm not gonna GG. We'll rebuild tier 2. You can see he spent a ton more power than me. Of course, I have lost a lot of void, so I'm almost certainly lost, but I'm gonna keep trying. Okay, he's taking +2. So let me try to attack that. Yeah, he's got just way too much power. Okay, escaped. Oh no. That spawn animation is too fast. I'm not going to be able to dodge. Hey, we'll spam slavers and see if that gets us anywhere. It probably won't, but we'll try. These M counters, they are M counters. Interesting. Okay, never mind. He did. Nah, I don't think Ravage will save anything. We'll just keep spamming and see if that gets us anywhere. I don't think it will, but got nothing else to try. Actually, I can do this. Alright, we got one. Alright. Alright, now he comes for an attack. And I think I'm gonna see if I can go tier 3. Because I'm guessing he doesn't have a big tier 3. Either that or he has a tiny tier 2 and I totally let him trick me into skipping tier, or tiny tier 1. I totally let him trick me by skipping tier 1. Let's make another brute. At least I can transform the brutes into something else. So it's not... Happy to give Port an invitation. Ah, okay, he's just gonna keep spamming here. That might work against Fire Nature. Probably should have just been more patient and waited for the waited for the mutating maniac. Okay. Gonna let him kick our wells, see if we can stay tier 3 and keep him down. Nah, okay. I think I gotta do it that way. Okay, he froze me, so he does have a tier 3. Which doesn't thrill me. Okay. That's not what I was expecting, but alright. Alright, can I get... There we go. Alright. I think I probably do need to do something about this. Alright, is he going to be able to stop me? He is not. Alright. See, glad I didn't quit. That was a funny one. Alright, I think people want to come spec us. Or maybe I'll spec them. Next map is Howlader. Alright, we got SunWu, we got Port, we got Armatores. Alright, we're gonna see SunWu versus Triggz, I think. Alright, SunWu in the north and Triggz in the south, waiting to see what he spawns. Dread Charger, so Triggz has spawned the Windweavers. I think I'm going to try and be a little bit more explanatory in what's going on. I think that was the feedback that I had previously. There were some players who were interested in PvP and wanted to get into it. So the thing is that Shadow has Nox Trooper, which are... they have huge burst against medium units. So that's why Triggz does not want to start with a medium unit, so he starts with Windweavers. So He gets the well a little bit later. That's not the hugest deal. Triggz is probably playing Pure Nature, which also has good matchups into most of the Shadow Splashes, I'd say. Definitely good into Lost Souls. I feel like it's pretty good into Pure Shadow. Maybe that's more even than what? Not that good into Bandits. Bandits is pretty good against Pure Nature. And then I guess it could be Nature Fire, but you'd start with, or could be Ami. I don't know how Ami does against Pure Nature actually. I feel like Ami would actually be pretty good against Pure Nature. But the most common one would be Souls, which Nature does do pretty good. So Triggz is basically clumping Windweavers here, and SunWu is not going to be able to approach unless he wants to run all the way around the map, which could take some time, because if SunWu just runs in now, Triggz will root him, and everything will die. So right now they're playing a bunch of footsies, both binding a lot of power on the field, because if SunWu takes a +1, Triggz wants to rush him. And then Triggz wants to wait until the power is high enough that Triggz can take the +1 and get back into the map. So that's kind of what's going on with this stalemate here. SunWu wants to have this fight here and prevent Triggz from getting in. Triggz wants to have the fight and get in. That's obviously the downside of, and this is going to come down a lot into micros and heals. That was a very powerful route from Triggz, and I guess to explain why that's so valuable, that nasty is not going to work. This allows all these units to be out of the game. Yeah, so to explain a lot of what happens in high micro trading situations, I think we're going to have to make a new lobby because Port's AFK. A lot of what happens in high micro trading situations is that the more units you can have attacking at once, the higher your DPS is, and then the person with the higher DPS can... Let's do another Howler. Let him run it back. Person with the higher DPS then does more damage, the other person's units die, and then they win. So by using that route, well timed, Triggz was able to have a unit advantage in that fight. So he was able to very quickly wipe out half of SunWu's army, and then once the route came out, Triggz still had his full army that he could wipe out the other half. Alright, we're going to see Armatores versus Triggz. And I can see them talking in the chat that Shadow should have split. And I agree with that. I think SunWu probably should have taken the time to... Ooh, the water went down the wrong pipe. SunWu probably should have taken the time to split all the way around the right side of the map and attacked them from two very different angles. So actually both angles he could have split and he could attack from 4 sides, and then SunWu would have only been able to root a quarter of the army. The other option would be to go tier 2 right in front of Triggz, which is probably rushable, but Triggz has to play that perfectly. Okay, Armatores with the... Nope. No well. No well from either one. That is dangerous, because I think Armatores is not well versed in this matchup. And if Triggz wins the tier 1 fight, then Armatores is totally lost. As opposed to if Armatores has the well here, then if he loses tier 1, he can go tier 2 and do a very good matchup. On the other hand, Armatores might just go straight tier 2 and try to abuse that. But the other problem is that since nobody took a well, there's nowhere for Armatores to attack. Footsies, Armatores go straight tier 2. Looks like he's going to try and attack the base down here. Triggz is also tier 2, and it is Pure Nature, which really sucks at this early defense. So, oh, the Scavenger. Okay, Armatores goes +1. I think attacking this base is still a little bit better just because the orb is farther spaced. SunWu comments that it's weird how Ratty thinks Swiftclaw is better than Amazon, but everyone still starts Amazon. I think Swiftclaw is objectively better than Amazon, but it's clunky, it's harder to use, and Amazon is probably better in the 2 more common matchups. Okay, is Armatores going to have power to Ravage in time? I think he does. And there's an attack here that's going to die to the deep one. The Skyfire Drake does well. So overall, this is a positive trade for Triggz. And we see a tunnel. Oh, interesting. That's going to be very nice for Triggz to be able to get his deep ones all the way across the map. Triggz is playing this very smart, I gotta say. On the other hand, Armatores has a viable Slaver, which is just so obnoxiously good against pure nature. Like, you guys saw how Slaver Spam worked against Lost Souls, which didn't have L units, and it had building CC, and it had building repair. Or, yeah, it didn't have L units, not really, and it had building repair. So, I don't know, just imagine how devastating it is against nature. We're going to see a Ravage. Okay, Ravage was in time. However, I think if the Spirit Hunters get a shot off, they don't. Ooh, I think Armatores is taking this. Nice. Oh, it didn't? Interesting. I'm a little confused how that interaction worked, actually. Maybe the Spirit Hunters did get a shot off. In that case, he should have disenchanted. But yeah, Trigg's only real defense against Slaver is to use deep ones to teleport them farther away from the base. But then that means the Slaver is next to your deep one, which is a really scary place to be because Slavers are L counters. And the Slaver might be just killing the deep one. Ooh. Yes. Okay, nice route from Triggz. We get some Twilight Archers out to pick out the Spirit Hunters. These guys are actually immune because of the route from the deep one. I think Armatores may not even realize that. Can the Slaver get close enough to explode on the base? It does. And I absolutely see this base dropping. Rogan, interesting. Actually, Rogan really sucks against this because if you use the ability, Armatores could transform his unit into something else. Okay, but the Hurricane, nice Hurricane. He's going to come back for a heal, I think, as Triggz had the power. The Hurricane, okay, the Hurricane did kill them. And that's dead well, for sure. One thing Armatores could do is he could move the Slaver down to the other side of the well just to prevent it from getting oinked. He could also play Hurricane to stop the oink, or he could just kill one of his Slavers to prevent the well repair. Or not he wants to prevent the well repairing. So Hurricane would stop that. Armatores use Hurricane. Okay. Actually, he didn't need to. The greed paid off, and that is a dead well. Looks like Armatores missed the oink a little bit. And I think that's a dead well, also, or dead orb. And it is. Parasite is gone, so the Spirit Hunter damage will not kill the Skyfire Drake. And, yes. It's funny how my version of this deck has now become the meta, that everyone just assumes that everyone runs Slaver and no one runs Burrowers. But yes, that's how I run it. Armator is a trick. GG. See, okay, Armatores took a game off Bird, he took a game off of Triggz now, And you guys in the private Discord chat were bad-mouthing him. Armatores is good. Let's do Lajesh. Actually, no, okay. We got 10 minutes, and then I need to mute myself and probably resume the stream a little bit later. Beko is bad-mouthing you so hard, Armatores. So hard. So as soon as Beko comes on, that's why I did the 1v1 lobby. I said, hey, Armatores subscribes. I got a reliable subscriber here. I said, once I stream, Armatores will show up. But look, where's Beko? Right, we have on Lajesh, we have SunWu in the north and Port in the south. This will be a fun matchup. Both players waiting for the well because it can be rushed. They decide to take the well. And yeah, Beko likes the drama, so put him in place. Or maybe he'll beat you, who knows? Okay, these are clustered juicy for a Dread Charger nasty. Looks like SunWu is not going for it though. And this is a Pure Fire versus Souls matchup, or actually could be SunWu is playing Pure Shadow, in which case SunWu is going to win. SunWu has a deck which counters Pure Fire so hard, it's like impossible. I don't know, that was a really bad nasty. Yeah, no redeeming qualities to that nasty. That was just trading 110 power for 50 power. Ooh, nice body block with not quite. Did those not quite. Okay, and Port is winning this very handily, which means I suspect that SunWu is playing Pure Shadow tier 1 because he gets like cocky when he plays his Pure Shadow deck into fire that he just messes up his tier 1 so bad. So that's what I think is going on. On the other hand, I think Port is losing their squad of Sunstriders, so at the end of the day, the nasty was fine because those Sunstriders got trapped. So it was looking bad at first. Actually, SunWu is totally fine now. I shouldn't say totally fine. He's spent a good 100 power more. Well, he's got 100 power more in units. He's fine. Yeah, I'm going to say totally fine. And he's got a lot of Forsaken coming in. Port is gearing up for defense. Possibly he's going to try a sneaky Sunder on the right side, since SunWu has bound a lot of power in tier 1. That's probably the way I'd play it. I think SunWu doesn't have power to defend Sunder. But no, he's... Or is he? And I think the Thugs are going to be pretty good about... I don't think SunWu will be able to defend Asunder and attack this position because the Thugs have such a high micro defense load. Here comes the Scavenger. Port's getting his units out. See Nox Trooper. One shot. Is he going to get the charge shot? He does. No, he doesn't get the charge shot. He could have got the charge shot. Maybe he had no power. But Port has diffused the attack, and SunWu goes tier 2, which is not Pure Shadow, it's Lost Souls. This is a poor matchup for SunWu. In fact, I think Pure Fire is generally considered Lost Souls' worst matchup. Pure Fire and Pure Nature are probably Lost Souls' worst matchups. So SunWu is going kind of hard in this base rush. I don't think he'll get it. I think he has succeeded in trading off the tier 1 units. which I guess stops him from being lava fielded, so that's fine. But he didn't do any damage to that well. Overall game is remarkably even, with a slight tempo advantage to port, and a matchup advantage to port. We see the Scythe Fiends, which are not that common anymore. I'm curious what port's running. Is he skipping the backlash, perhaps? Hi, Esferan. Glad to see you here in the stream, too. I've been trying to stream earlier in the day. Okay, here comes Fire Dancer. Question is, this is also kind of annoying because the well here prevents the Lost Reaver from spawning right there. So is he going to be able to get a nasty surprise to kill the Fire Dancer? Maybe he doesn't want to try. There we go. Very powerful nasty surprise. Of course, he's still got to deal with Scythe Fiends. So he could nasty here and kill the Rallying Banner, but probably he didn't have the power. Dark Elves over here after he lured the Scythe Fiends away. That was pretty smart. Scythe Fiends are going to do a lot of value with the Ravage. So SunWu wisely pulls away. Spamming another pair of Dark Elves. I feel like... Okay, he motivates them. Okay, that was smart. That was smart. Nice plays. And he does manage to kill it, and I think he's holding the defense. Depends on his power situation. He managed to get the Kobold. Or maybe not. Actually, this is looking harder and harder. I think more Dark Elves, but he doesn't have the power. So I think actually SunWu is losing this. He's got enough Dark Elves now that Lava Field would wipe them out. Okay, he's holding. He's able to keep the Dancer away and buy some more time. That is getting a Scythe Fiend out, but I guess all things equal... Ooh, these archers are not close enough to reach. All things equal, SunWu would rather have Scythe Fiends out than Enforcers. And that's GG. SunWu calls it. Alright, I'm going to do a couple more on mute, because I need to give my wife the room. Alright. So I'm going to mute. Actually, well, I got 5 more minutes before I mute myself. Let me just make sure the mute button works, because I'm going to keep talking, and if you guys can let me know that the mic cuts out. So the mic is going to cut out in 3, 2, 1. Alright, can anyone in the chat confirm that the mic was off for the few seconds? Alright, mic was off. Awesome. We got Armatores versus Port now. We have Armatores on the left and Port on the right. Armatores with a fast Sunstrider. Port with a slightly less fast Sunstrider and making them dazed. That does mean the Sunstrider will get to the fight earlier. I don't think it'll make any difference whatsoever. Port with the second squad a little earlier than Armatores. Armatores not playing the second squad yet. There we go. A little late. Port with the third squad of Sunstriders. Armatores struggling a little bit with positioning here. And we've got this stalemate on Semi. 4th squad of Sunstriders from both players. Interesting, I haven't seen Thugs from Port. I know he's got them in the deck, but having the Thugs would be very advantageous. If there's a map where Thugs are valuable, it is this one. Alright, you guys can hear me now though, right? Okay, they're both playing chicken. Armatores cracks first. Even trade so far. Armatores pulls back with that one squad of Sun Shredders. I don't know how I like that. He's probably going to get erupted. Okay. Can those Sun Shredders focus out those thugs? I don't think so. And Port takes the fight. Oh, Armatores changed his mind. Wants to get erupted. Wants to get a pick here. Okay, he survives. And he's not down tempo. Well, he is, I guess. Yeah, Port has an extra thugs. Armator is healing up. Spreading out a little bit. Armatores might get the pick on the Sun Strider. Very nice. Eruption was... I wasn't paying attention to that eruption. That eruption, I think Armatore's eruption was better than Port's. Although Port did survive these Sun Striders, so maybe. That was a solid eruption too, I'd say. He is not saving the Scavenger though. Port is saving his Scavenger. But altogether, Armatores is doing very good, especially for having one tier 1 card less than Port. Armatores taking the aggressive position now. He goes tier 2. Port's going to go tier 2 on the side. No, he's not. Yes, he is. And Armatore is going in for the attack with tempo. These Sun Striders are not going to reach. I think Armatore is a little bit slow in this attack. I think he could have been attacking faster. And he's going to have his tier 2 up first, so like if he gets 600 damage on the well and then spams 3 slavers, I think the well drops. Perhaps the counter kick is what Armatores is afraid of in that case. There's Gladiatrix. We can get an oink and kill it. No. There's the oink. Armatores has a very nice lock right here. Oink is probably coming off a cooldown that he can... Oh, nope, not yet. But Armatores is a very nice spread. So Lava Field, if he kills this, Lava Field will clear things. Can he get an oink again? There's the oink. And it looks like that well is dropping. Very nice from Armatores. Port coming in for a counterattack. We see more Twilight Archers. Oh, Port got the Skyfire Drake. No Twilight Brute, which means the Scythians are going to be very hard to deal with. And this counterattack from Port actually looks pretty devastating. Let's see what Armatores is saving up for. More Archers. That well is definitely gone. And Port's got such a strong attack, he might be getting more than one. This is looking pretty devastating. Port is not attacking this well because I guess the Scythe Fiends are taking up too much space. But I think that well is going down. And Armatores calls the GG. Alright, I'm going to go on mute for about 20 minutes, I think. Alright, actually I think I'm going to have to go AFK for a little bit, so we'll give you the right back, and I should be back in 20 minutes, I think. Alright, and we're back. You guys hear okay? Oh. I muted my volume. My wife had an interview she had to take the room for. How are we going? Okay. Looks like we've got SunWu with Lost Horror. And Armatores is trying to go tier 3. Just based on this matchup, I think SunWu's probably got the advantage in tier 3. Lost Horror is a little bit interesting. Mutating Maniac gets the shot out, but I think this orb is still falling. Yep. And there's a Grigori, and I think SunWu takes this. I didn't see how the match started, but very nice. Well played. Next up is Eirias. Armatores versus Triggz again. Both players in footsies. I think this is a small map. If either one takes a while, they do get rushed. By the way, can you guys confirm the volume is back and working on microphone? I think Triggz wants to avoid tier 2, so I think he is desperately hoping that Armatores takes the well. And honestly, in this matchup, I just don't see any way where there's any result except instant tier 2, because yeah, I think just go instant tier 2 and get it over with is the strategy. And Armatores probably wants to take it in the center. Because Nature's not that good at rushing the instant tier 2, but either side takes it well and he gets rushed. And yeah. Okay, Triggz takes it well. Armatores takes it well and tier 2. Okay. That's... I'd rather just go straight tier 2. But maybe it doesn't matter. Armatores went tier 2 slightly earlier, so if he can get up to the well, maybe bite on the Amazon and then get up to the well, he can drop some slavers and probably kick the well super early. Footsies, footsies, footsies. Armatores is tier 2. He's going for Skyfire Drake instead of slavers. Skyfire Drake and Twilight Archers versus Deep One. Armatores with the Fast Enough Ravage. He is losing the Scavenger though, so it's not an even trade for sure. Ooh, his didn't spread close enough, so he's losing the Archers. And Triggz is fine. Despite this matchup looking bad, this matchup can be so close that I could totally imagine that Triggz is fine now with that tempo loss. On the other hand, Triggz kind of throws away his Amazon, so who knows. This is, yeah, is actually a tight position, but power levels are low enough that I think the deep one trading is going to be strong. Okay, nice. He escapes over there. Roots the Slaver. Skyfire Drake is taking a lot of damage because Triggz has power bound in that deep one way over there. And yeah, I think that well actually is going down. Now we'll see if Triggz can counterattack. Then we've got Slavers. And Brewer trying to do something. Fire Nature is actually... well, not anymore actually. I was going to say relatively bad at handling Burrowers. But if Armatores is using my deck list, which has Twilight Brute, but I haven't seen the Brute, so maybe he doesn't. But yeah, because Fire Nature has no building protects either, so if he can oink the Drake and Hurricane the Twilight Archers, okay, Archer the... ooh, is he going to get a heal? No heal. Yep, too far behind, and everything's going wrong for Triggz. I don't see how he's coming back from this. GG, Armatores wins against Triggz again. So SunWu is the only person to take out Armatores so far. I didn't. I didn't say that replay. What's up next? We could take Eirias and go back to Halidar, or Elyon, I guess is the first on the list. Hey, Bird. Port won. That's true. Port did beat Armatores also. Oh, am I playing? There we go. Ha. Okay, Armatores versus Port. Running it back. Essen is leaving for Beko. Ooh, are we going to see Armatores versus Beko? Yeah, okay, Port, but I hate the Burning Spears. So we had, I don't know how many patches where Burning Spears just instantly won against Twilight. You can take a couple... he can take a couple patches of Twilight Archers being okay. They're not even, like, oppressive against... they're not even, like, that good against Pure Fire. All it is like, a better anti-air than Gladiatrix. And that's it. It's just a replacement for Gladiatrix because there's no small units in... well, okay, there's Burning Spears, but, I mean, you shouldn't be spamming them. Burning Spear should be a counter. We can do 2v2s today, but I think I'm enjoying the 1v1s. And I know Beko was talking smack about Armatores, so they wanted a 1v1, so I think we need to do like a best of 5 Armatores versus Beko. I think we can get into some 2v2s. Okay, we have Port. We have Armatores. One squad of thugs from Port. No thugs from Armatores again. That was a very bad eruption. Armatores lost the tier 1 fight, I think, so he should just run away and retreat. Yeah. I think there's not any point into continuing the fight. Just get a pick there and retreat. Oh, okay, never mind. That was a solid eruption. Probably not good enough. I think the squad's escaping, so not good enough. But Port hasn't actually spawned units in a while, so Armatores didn't actually lose that fight. Because the Armatores has played, what? Now they've played equal. Yeah, okay, Armatores actually won the fight, never mind. Called it too early. Oh, Port played the Scavenger back here. Armatores not healing up the Scavenger. See, Armatores going for some aggressive positioning. I think an ideal situation would probably be if you can get Port to invest a little extra power tier 1, because right now they've both spent the same power, but Armatores has 2 extra Sunstriders. So if you can get Port to invest a little extra tier 1, and then go tier 2 is probably the ideal situation for Armatores, and then he can get some powerful tempo plays with the nature tier 1. And that seems to be what he's doing. He's not continuing the fight, so Port continues with tier 2. Got those Twilight Archers. Twilight Archers are actually so bad though, like stat-wise. They have less health and less damage than Dark Elf Assassins. They cost 20% more, and when their double damage runs out, it's out forever. So, stat-wise, these cards are just so bad. The reason they're good is because of what they enable in the Fire Nature deck. I think that's kind of a theme of Fire Nature cards, is that stat-wise, they're bad. They just enable other things to work. Okay, Armatore's getting a solid pick there. Port with the Scythe Fiends, I think, and the fact that Port is playing Scythe Fiends is another really good advantage of the Twilight Archers, because every Scythe Fiend is not an Enforcer. Although on the other hand, I think Enforcer trades... Oh, there's the Brute. I feel like you probably meant Slaver, but yeah, very nice lava field, cleaning up everything. And Armatores has no attack. He's coming out with another squad of archers. And another Brute. I just don't see the value in Brute because Enforcer charges and kills it pretty much instantly. Skyfire Drake. Armatore's running away. Looks like he probably doesn't have power for an oink. Port splits to avoid getting oinked with everything. Twilight Brute used the ability on himself, I guess. That ability does damage the wells. I thought they changed it. Oh, nice heal. Gladiatrix versus Slaver. Nice heal from Port. And it looks like this well is also dropping, especially when those archers get in there. Probably we're going to see an eruption by Armatores, and Port erupts first. So Port's got the tempo trade just like last time, and now the question is, will he be able to convert his tempo win into a full win, or will it just be wall kick for wall kick with a slight lead on Armatores? We'll see. See a Twilight Brute. This is going to get chewed up and spit out. Another Twilight Brute. Oh, nice use of the Slaver. Port dodged in time. And this Brute is taking out the... Okay, nice oink. He's going to kill his Slaver here. He could transform his Slaver instead of killing it. Maybe that's what he's waiting for? No. You could have done better, Armatores, if you transform the Slaver, then you still get the explosion, but you get to keep your Slaver. Maybe you didn't have power for it. Nice lava. Nice, nice, nice. The Scythe Fiends are getting that, well, dangerously low. And Forcer is going to murder the Brute. And, ooh, nice oink, never mind. And that's going to stop the Fire Dancer also. Looks like he's attacking the Fire Dancer instead of the Rallying Banner. I feel like he should have gone for the Rallying Banner. Yep, that well is gone. Question is, will Armatores be able to get enough tempo in exchange for it? How did the Drake die of Slaver damage? Slavers are L counters, so their explosion does 300 damage, except it actually does 450 to large units. And guess how much health Skyfire Drake has? It actually doesn't work against Windhunter. Fun fact. And now it's Armatores with the power lead. He doesn't have a good spot to attack, but he got, what, 427 versus... So he got like a good 60 power out of that. So another Gladiatrix. Good Wildfire. Okay, we're starting the Slaver spam. Looks like Port was able to get a repair off. I didn't quite see how that happened. Spawning that Slaver directly in the Wildfire, but Port erupted. And this is probably going down unless he can get an Erupt. Ooh, that was close. And good game. Alright, Beko and Armatores are going to do a best of 3. It was fine. It was a fine game. Alright. So how about we do counter picks? 0 is going to be Armatores, 1 is going to be Beko. So Beko, do you want to ban first or second? We'll ban exchanging bans until we are out of legal maps. We got Elyon, Haladur, Lajesh, Semi, Hero, Ishia. Oh, I'll choose. Okay, sure, I'll choose. How about we go for a first map? Actually, how about I roll? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 maps, right? Elyon, Haladur, Lajesh, Semi. Oh, there's 6 maps. Okay. Roll 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go to Uro. All right, Beko. Essen says, don't forget about him. He knows what he's saying until he eats. I don't know what that's code for, but that's a message to Beko. What's that mean? What's that code for, Beko? Armatores getting defensive already. Secret code. Alright. Beko's got a gift. Oh, it's probably something troll. Is there anything Purifier has troll? Maybe like Wrecker or something weird to beat him in tier 1? Oh, hey, we can do a poll. How about this? Who wins best of 3? Alright, who do you guys think is going to win? You can vote. Oh, we've got lots of votes for Beko so far. Okay. I'm checking the chat. Beko did not say that Armatores sucks. Triggz said Armatores weaker than Alphabet. And Beko said Armatores is toxic. But his tier 1 really sucks. You did say that. You did say that, Beko. You said Armatores tier 1 really sucks. Let's go. Okay, current chat, the poll is 71% to Beko. I'll end it as soon as the first significant advantage goes to one player. Well, for Armatores spawned a little faster than Beko. This is true, Armatores. You do have to say easy with a lowercase e and a lowercase z if you win. Those are the rules. I don't make them. I just enforce them. I will ban you if you don't. Actually, I don't do that stuff. I will ask Dutchy to ban you if you don't. Okay, footsies around the center wall position. We've got Beko spawning a little bit late. Looks like he's trying to get a Thugs out. Oh, that was a interesting eruption. Can Armatores escape? Okay, that was a bad eruption. That was an eruption that got nothing. Oh, Armatores might get erupted too, though. And Armatores could erupt here. Oh, Thugs on both sides. Oh, interesting. Armatores is not quite focusing the Thugs out. Looks like he might get them down. Beko's pulling out. And they're down. Armatores keeps his Thugs around. I would say Armatores is handily winning tier 1 at this point, so we're going to end the poll. Okay, current poll results are 75% of you think that Beko wins, and 25% think Armatores is going to win. Armatores is got a strong advantage. He might get erupted here. No, he doesn't. Backs out. Plays careful. Beko spawning more things. We can see that Beko has spawned about 150 more than Armatores, which means if Armatores goes tier 2 here, Beko will be at a serious tempo disadvantage. Could be enough that spamming slavers works. You guys can see that there's a move I like. It's called spamming slavers. Wild Blood could also work with this tempo lead. Depend on the situation. And of course Burrower works, but Armatores doesn't play Burrowers right now. Okay, and we can see that Beko has actually played a whole lot of units more than Armatores. Beko still played 100 power more, so Beko might actually be able to get the comeback, and he does. Armatores decided not to go tier 2. Is he saving the Scavenger? He is not. And now Beko with the tempo lead. Scavenger pulled out at the right time not to get erupted. Nice footsies, nice footsies. Scavenger come from the side. I think Beko has retaken the tier 1. I'm not really sure. That eruption, I guess it was fine. I guess it was fine. But probably not, because then he's losing his army, so. That eruption, I guess it was fine. But now is he getting erupted? Nope, Beko doesn't have the power. See a Scavenger. That eruption was definitely not good, although it could have been good if the Scavenger was still in dazed. Actually, the thugs would beat the Scavenger if they'd engaged right when the Scavenger was still dazed. But yeah, I think... Okay, there's another squad of thugs. So maybe not. It's going to still go either way. It's a nice tier 1 fight. Ooh, that dazed Sunstriders. Armatores daze will get out of daze first, so they will win that fight. Beko spawning another squad of dazed archers. Still not going to do anything. And then he can attack this squad over there. Probably they'll get out of daze and they might trade for each other. This squad of thugs moving in to cut off the attack, while this squad of Sunstriders kills Beko's small HP Sunstriders. Armatores pulling out. Is he in time? I think he's in time. Not quite. Again, an eruption. Armatores is the king of, like, probably okay eruptions. Probably okay eruptions. Both of them have taken a second well, by the way. And Armatores gears tier 2. That's going to let Beko take tier 2 in the center, which is a advantage. To be fair, Armatores did have the worst misplay so far, which was that eruption that hit nothing. It didn't hit nothing. It hit one. It didn't. He erupted before the Scavenger came out of daze. That was the worst misplay so far. Are you guys like listening to me while you're playing the game? You should mute me because I'm gonna get in your head. I'm going to give you advice, and you'll be like, that's not how I would play, and then you're going to, like, take my advice, but take it too late when it's no longer applies, and then you're going to blame me for getting in your head. Yeah, don't do that. You should just mute yourself. Listen afterwards. Looks like Beko's trying to go for a +1, and Armatores wants to control this position, so he's got a tier 3 spot. I don't think tier 3 spot against Pure Fire is super valuable, because if the game has gone to tier 3, Pure Fire tends to win that, no matter what else has happened so far. Solid lava field. Great lava field. Double eruption against the Drake, and that's a very solid trade for Armatores. I think he could continue with his archers to go and heal. Beko has gone +1, just asking for Armatores to rush him with that tempo. Armatores decides he doesn't want to rush with that tempo. No, he does. He does. He's going +1. Who's rushing? He only has 1 unit, which means that this guy dies, and then his attack is gone. So I'm not sold that rushing is the right move here. Armatores might lose the Drake. Okay, no, he's waiting for a oink. That was an eruption. That was probably a fine eruption. It looks like Armatores is going on the attack. Beko being +1. He can get his Drake to head off this Enforcer. You see Skyfire Drake over there. We do need to see some spread to avoid a wildfire or perhaps lava field. And Armatores oinks in time. Beko erupts. Armatores erupts, and he gets the heal. That's going to be huge. His positioning is a little bit awkward, but looks like it's going to be okay. Got a slaver in the back line. That's going to get erupted, and then his attack is going to fail. Not erupted. Might get lavoed. He gets hit with the Enforcer Charge. And Beko successfully defends and holds the +1. Beko goes +2. There is a point where you can just spam Vile Blood. I don't agree with Crawlers. I don't think those are doing anything meaningful. This Drake is... okay, he escaped just in time. I never managed the just in time. Is that an oink? He goes for the oink. Okay, oh, 2 wells here. That's going to make the slavers very powerful. He does need to keep a good split, with, but that's what archers are so good at. Solid heal. Again, I'm not sold on... This Drake needs to get back in the fight. Not sold on the use of Twilight Crawlers. Yeah, I think that well is gone. Question is, what will Beko do with the tempo back? And he's going to keep playing the slavers. It's kind of hard to tell how those eruptions are looking. Because that animation looks just like an eruption. And Armatores might be able to just kick the well if he heal spams at the right time. Never mind. Well is gone. Armatores with the... yeah, that was not a good heal. Armatores got a slight power advantage. He might be able to turn that into a kick on the monument with the Vile Blood. On the other hand, the map is so big that if he doesn't want to go for the monument, it's going to be a while. Okay, he does go for the Vile Blood. It might be worth going for a split attack with Vile Blood right now. We see lots of Enforcers coming out from Beko. Power level should be high enough to get a Drake, and we do get the Drake. These archers can head off the Gladiatrix, perhaps. I forgot I was supposed to be explaining slightly more beginner level strategies. A very important trading tool is that the Gladiatrix one-shot plus eruption kills the Drake. So that's why Beko keeps trying to go for Gladiatrix and Armatores keeps trying to shoot with the Drake. Is this Vile Blood getting out? It does. Looks like he's changing focus a little bit. He can walk away and... Oh, okay, I think that monument is going down. Very nice from Armatores. Healing the Vile Blood, I think, didn't do anything. It still dies. Armatores can just keep hitting them. Okay, he's going to go for trades. Or not. Yeah, trades. A little awkward positioning here. Beko is still +1. Looks like these dazed archers are going to be fighting for the Burning Spears. And never mind, he's going to... Oh, yep, he is. Okay. More Enforcers. He could root to hold him back. Very good. Nice root. He's still got Oink online to deal with the Gladiatrix. Now, this is part of the reason why Purifier does good, because Oink has a cooldown, Gladiatrix does not. So if the power levels are high enough, then Armatores can just, or Beko can just play another Gladiatrix, and then the Oink is meaningless. But at lower levels, when the Oink actually does make a difference, yeah, and there's another, double eruption is pretty good. He's walking away footsies, so we can get a nice root, I think. He didn't have the power for the root. He goes for an Oink instead. Wildfire. Is he getting out in time with the heal? Nice body block, but Vile Blood still got out in time. Meanwhile, the archers are continuing to do chip damage. And there's a root. Very nice. Coming with Wildfire. It looks like Armatores is trying to fight through the Wildfire. Lava Field will clear it, but he doesn't have the power. And if Armatores has a Lava Field, that'd be a lot of damage too. Armatores is trying to heal up that Vile Blood because it's 80 to heal the Vile Blood, but 120 to play a fresh one. It looks like Armatores might be trying to get a sneaky heal to repair those Twilight Archers. Very nice Lava Field. Ravage was too greedy and it got erupted. Nice job from Beko. Beko is again still holding the +1, but he's lost, and he's holding +2 now. Beko really wants to keep the power levels high, and he's taking his second orb back here. This could be Armatores' opportunity to go tier 3, and we'll see. Dazed Skyfire Drake, bad, bad, bad. Well, maybe not bad. He's got to keep it far away, to the point that I don't think is going to be any faster than just making normally. Okay, and Beko has given up the center position, which means Armatores' next attacks are going to be hitting him where it hurts. And again, I think one strategy could have been to go tier 3, because Beko can't tier 3 right now. Again, with the crawlers, I just don't... Crawlers are so inefficient against enforcers. On the other hand, the archers are very good against Drake. If we see some more slaver spams, Beko might lose a couple more wells. There we go. Beko trying to double erupt the Skyfire Drake, which shouldn't work, but Armatores had a fail heal, so it did kind of work. He didn't totally remove the ground presence. So if we can get a... Okay, nice job from Beko. This might be the moment where Armatores tries tier 3. Beko's wells, in theory, have not paid off because he lost 2 orbs, and he's gotten less than 200 power back. Okay, Armatores does go for tier 3. This could get... Yeah, he needs to keep his ground presence alive, and he needs to head off Port's attempt, or not Port, Beko's attempt to go tier 3. The crawlers, I'm not, again, not sold on. Maybe he wants to run and drop a guy in the base. Is that shot coming off? If it gets off, that's probably fine for Armatores because he wants to be tier 3 anyway. And we see the incredible value of enforcers versus crawlers, but these crawlers are going to get into the back line, and if that's a mutating maniac, that could be GG. Okay, he's baited out an enforcer spawn over here, got an enforcer spawn over there. We see burning spears, I think just in preparation for that becoming a mutating maniac. There's the maniac. And Beko trying for an attack on the base at home. Armatores going straight for the orb. Hey, Silver. Are there funny new cards? I don't know when you left, so I don't know what's new yet. There are new cards. Root would be pretty devastating here. It looks like Beko might be getting a kick on this orb, depending on how much power he's got left. However, it was Armatores' tier 3 orb, and he's got his... Yeah, he gets the orb. The problem is that Armatores still has all the power in the world to like play heals, so heals are not gone, and roots are not gone. So I think that this one, and plus the mutating maniac, I think this will be enough to clean up everything Beko has left. Beko currently has no units, and Beko calls the GG. Armatores with the kind of unnecessary lava field, but Beko doesn't have orbs to do much, so that's fine. Armatores now going for wells. He's not using the mutating maniac ability, possibly because he's short on power. There we go, he does use it. Nightshade plant killing out the bottom. We get another well down, and Beko is tier 1 against tier 3 units, not tier 3 proper, almost tier 3 proper, and GG is called, but the game's not left yet. Armatores correctly played the EZ, so he's not banned. Beko's still trying to fight. And very well. Armatores has won the first game. So Beko can choose the counterpick map. No, was I? Beko, you... Okay. Okay, fine. You said... Beko said, Armatores has an effing toxic playstyle. This is quote word for word what you said. You didn't say effing, you said the actual word. And you definitely said his tier 1 sucks. I'm choosing? Alright, fine. We rolled 6. Roll 6, or is 5 actually for 6? 0. 0 is Elion. This is true, Armatores. I did say your tier 1 is good. Yeah, I feel like you're young. Armatores, you play tier 1 like you have, what, 24-year-old reaction time? Is that how old you are? That's what I feel like it is. You play tier 1 like you still got a good reaction time. Armatores is 24. I got it exactly. Alright, let's get started. Game 2 of the grudge match between Armatores and Beko. Once again, fire from both players. They're probably keeping the same decks. We're on Elion this time. A little earlier spawn. Actually, Armatore's got 2 units out. Beko's got 2 units out. Armatore's first with a third. Beko might be saving for thugs. We'll see. Nope, another Sunstrider, just a little late to the party. So if Armatores engages, he should win the fight just because of the extra DPS. Which means Beko's running away. Footsies, footsies, footsies. That eruption worked. Yeah, Armatores was gambling it wouldn't work, and it did work, I think. Okay, it worked perfectly. Beko wins tier 1 handily. And Beko with the +1. I think that's safe. Armatores looks like he agrees. He's going to take his +1 on the side. This is a very significant advantage from Tier 1 on Beko. But he's not doing anything with it. So depending how Armatores handles this, another idea for beginner players tuning in is that when you spend money, it goes in the void. I'm in a spectator mode, so you can't see my void, but it's the number right here. And Armatores has a temporary disadvantage because he spent more power. But over time, that advantage comes back. So kind of the longer Beko waits for this fight to happen, the smaller his disadvantage, the smaller Armatores' disadvantage becomes. So that's why Beko doesn't want to wait too long. He got the pick there. And I think Armatores is holding this very fine. Perhaps a second squad of Sunstriders from Armatores to... Nope, he's going for a Scavenger. And Armatores picking out these Sunstriders. And we see a well from both players. And Armatores might actually get back in this if he doesn't get erupted. And that's why I think Sunstrider would have been better than a Scavenger. Armatores positions himself... Ooh, that eruption did not work. Oh, it did work. Never mind. Beko got super lucky with that animation there. Super lucky. By the way, Armatores, if you're active on Discord, we can add you to our private smack talking group. Triggz just offered. He's seen your gameplay and he has knighted you, and you're now allowed in our private Discord group, Armatores. Footsies, footsies, footsies. There's a slaver, undazed. You can see Armatores also likes the slavers. And Beko's got a Skyfire Drake on the south side playing footsies. And Armatores might get the pick on the Scavenger, no? At some point, Armatores can just spam Slaver, and the power level is just not going to be overcome. Okay, there's the Gladiatrix. Second Slaver. Ooh, he got the hit. And I think Beko double erupted to stop the Slaver. Will Interruption killed that? Oh, it doesn't. 1 in health. Alright, Armatores, that's twice you were unlucky. So let's see if you can make the comeback. If not, well, you still got one more match for the best of 3. And Beko has gone for the +1. And Armatores is deciding to follow or not. I think attack on the south could be pretty scary. If you did, for example, 1 Vile Blood in the south and the rest of the attack in the center. Because Beko has a lot of units bound in the center attack. A little weird positioning. Okay, he gets the... Oh, that's still weird positioning. And yeah, Beko decides to double erupt. Slaver still manages to kill the Skyfire Drake. This Slaver needs to be moving so the lava field doesn't kill everybody. And yeah, he just like walked away. That's kind of weird. He get eruption to kill the... Well, there we go. And he does kill it. Beko's got a decent tempo. But okay, for criticizing mistakes, I think Armatores had like 3 or 4 mistakes in Twilight. That's why I think this Tier 1 is better than its Tier 2. One mistake, for example, was pulling the Slaver back instead of continuing to attack the well. And Armatores going for the attack on the south. Nope. Footsies on the north. Nope. Okay, looks like he wants to defend. the thing is that Beko has just taken another well, so I think the defense is playing into Beko's game. I think taking advantage of the bound units, maybe playing a Vileblade on the south, is the right way to go about this. But Armatores does need to neutralize Beko's units. Double Skyfire Drake. That's tough versus fire. Double Skyfire Drake means twice as many avenues for Gladiatrix. He does get the oink on the first one. And we decide to double Erupt. I'm not sure double Eruption is useful there. This guy comes out. The Twilight Archer should have been coming this way to head out the Gladiatrix. Just another tiny mistake Armatores made. You know, I know the Fire Nature deck, so I know what mistakes he's making. But Armatores has done very good at neutralizing Beko's tempo advantage. Now the question is, a little bit late, and that's going to be enough for Beko to hold, I think. Armatores disagrees. He's going to spam Slavers and hope that the second lava field doesn't come out in time. There's a second Slaver. And now the well is dropping. Question is, what can Beko do about it? Will Armatores have enough power for lava field? Looks like he didn't. He's going to try and clean up with Skyfire Drake. One important note in the matchup is that fires, the power level is rising for both players. Beko is staying +1 to plus even. So his power level is not increasing because Armatores keeps kicking it down. But it's not really decreasing either. Which I guess by de facto that does mean it is increasing because there's lots of wells around. So as the power level increases, okay, Beko moving around with that. As the power level, Armatores, no, maybe he's fine. No, he's not fine. Yeah, as the power level increases, this advantage goes to Pure Fire because Pure Fire can just spam stuff and defeat Fire Nature's attacks because these units have like no health. They die basically just to a lava field. And Beko has repeatedly gone for the +1. But yeah, for example, lava field will just wipe this. Possibly a wildfire right here will wipe this too. Nice use of the Slaver there. Armatores gambled that Beko didn't have power to erupt, and he gambled correctly. He didn't. Beko is holding the +1 though. Armatores, come on, one little viable down in the south, away from where Beko's units are bound. Well-timed oink. That's a positive trade. Beko with the double erupt. I think that was worth it. And again, that's what I mean. On the other hand, Beko could run out of erupts, and if Armatores can keep the tier 2 attack going before Armatores runs out of running out of erupts, there's no ground unit, so that's fine. The Ravage I think was unnecessary because I think he probably wants to come all the way back to his base. That's gonna be a bad. Oh, Beko missed. Beko missed the eruption. That is huge. That's huge. Oink is offline. Wildfire or lava field. He decides it is worth it. Here we come, Slavers. That is gonna be a well kick, I think. Yeah, that's a well kick. Beko's got a lot of enforcers though, so what's the return damage going to be? He's going to try and clean up what he can with the Skyfire Drake. And Armatores has done a great job of preventing Beko from scaling too hard. Although Beko is still scaling. Eruption might be good. Actually, Eruption would be good here if Armatores would follow him and erupt. Looks like he decided not to. He wanted to go for the clean kill on the Enforcer over there. And Armatores looks like he's positioning himself to try and spam Slavers again. Very good. The archers could take out the Skyfire Drake. Well-timed Slaver. Well-timed heal. That was a perfectly timed heal. And looks like he's pushing through and kicking out of the well. Very nice job from Armatores. If he has power for lava field, that'll end it right here. Looks like he doesn't. He's going all in on the well and hoping that Beko's counterattack does not succeed. Although that's how he lost his first game against Port, was pushing too hard and getting overwhelmed in the counterattack. I think Armatores' move right now is Vileblood down to the south. You got no juicy targets. Okay, never mind. Beko grabs a well. That's exactly the position Armatores wants to attack into. You get an oink here. There is an oink just in time. We see a double eruption from... that's clever, playing the slaver right there. And I think this well's down. Very nice, very nice. We're getting a heal in time. It is in time. Beko's eruption was late. He's still killing the Skyfire Drake, but Armatores with the fantastic attack here. Nice roots. No wildfire from Beko. I think wildfire would... Actually, I don't think the roots is nice because I think wildfire is the correct move here. Skyfire Drake running away from the Gladiatrix. There's an oink. That was a nice piece of tech that Beko did. He erupted before the Vileblood, or the... Yeah, he ran the way. Skyfire ran the wrong way. He erupted before the Skyfire Drake shot, because the Skyfire Drake shot will follow you across the map, but the eruption will not. So if he had waited until after the Skyfire Drake shot lands, then the Skyfire Drake would have been out of range for the eruption. Very nice attack here, and we get a second attack down here. And looks like Armatores is going for the orb directly now. Goes for an oink over there, because Roots was offline, I think. Solid heal from Armatores. And he kicks the orb. There's a wildfire down here. That was not the fastest path out, but it did get out in time. No heal in time there. There's Twilight Crawlers. He wants to get to this position before Beko is retaking tier 2. And it looks like he successfully does this. And I'm going to say, I think that's called for Armatores. Greed got Beko again. Nice lava field. Going for cleanup with the... Yep, nice positioning so he doesn't double erupt and kill everything. And Armatores takes the best of 3. Congratulations, and I do agree. With the new changes, I think that this went from like a 90-10 matchup in favor of Pure Fire to like a 45-55 matchup in favor of Twilight. Maybe 60-40. Alright, Armatores is off for bed. Good night, Armatores, and I think we can do some 2v2 now. Let's start on fire. And a quick break for me to fill up my water. Alrighty, let's see what the match is. We got SunWu and me versus Port and Beko. SunWu wants to play bandits. That's a... I don't like this bandit list, but okay. Let's see, what am I playing? I've only got one option to use bandits, which is Stonekin. Actually, let's do this one. You can go bandits, it's fine. First game, I'm not tilted yet. If you want to go bandits, now's the right time. When we've lost 3 games in a row, that's the wrong time to go bandits. Now is fine. Yeah, bandits is good against this matchup, but I think Beko's going souls. And yeah, I think the slaver interaction is weird because there's a couple ways it could go. One, when the slaver is dazed, it does half damage. Or you could say that it's dead, so the damage modifier doesn't apply. But if it's dead, the damage modifier doesn't apply. Why does it still do extra damage to large creatures? By the way, I was distracted. This might play worse on stream. I should not have made an Amazon. I should have just made straight dryads. Actually, I think I probably was supposed to... Okay, Beko has played these guys. Okay. Can I get this guy in time to heal? Oh, I did. Okay, I think we attacked straight into their home now, SunWu. They're going tier 2. I'll grab tier 2. I think SunWu probably wants to prioritize attacking with units, since he's got a lot of units left over. I probably should have... okay, solid eruption. Do they have frost? They do have frost. Actually, this attack probably won't work. Okay, the attack didn't work, but we got rid of our tier 1 units, and we are plus on wells. And we still have some attack going on here. I think I'll hurricane these guys. And it's souls, so I'm not scared of cliffing. I can take this well, I think, responsibly. Looks like, no, we're going to kill these guys. Alright, yeah, I don't think this well is irresponsibly greedy. SunWu running away with the archers. I think it was kind of pointless because they won't, but we've got tempo. Port is pure fire. get interruption, SunWu? No eruption. Oh, nice. Nice job, SunWu. I've got heals if you get down too low, but I think you're fine. You know what? I feel like they were too greedy. I'm gonna go tier 3 and hope that that's not just a bad call. If SunWu... There we go. Put one guy there, and we can put some guys here. Okay, import goes tier 3 also. So tier 3 is probably not the right call, to be honest. We'll see. SunWu's keeping Beko busy. Maybe I can hit Beko where it hurts. Oh, I don't have Tremor. Oh, okay. I have messed up then. I thought I had Tremor. Gonna walk to the other side just so I don't get oinked. Okay, hopefully the split attacks are enough that they can't defend. Okay. Oh, I do have this card. Got Frost Shard. Ah, okay. Nice wildfire. Alright, SunWu, can you erupt? I can Frost Shard if you erupt. Erupt! Erupt! There we go. Okay, let's get some Lancers to fight this guy. Okay, I'll let you kill him. That's fine. SunWu's doing a very nice control attack. I think we oink you. And we continue our attack here. Be careful about wildfires. We've got an attack going down here. Keeping Beko busy. I think we discontinue that attack. SunWu should probably go tier 3. Maybe I can send something to annoy him down here. And we've kicked a lot from port. See if we can drop something annoying here. There's the Juggernaut. Maybe I can wall him to stall for time. Okay. Alright. No problems here. Is this below 700? SunWu, can we get interruption here? There we go. Never mind, we didn't need the eruption. Okay, there's trigger number 2. I didn't have power for that. Okay. We were close. I have a squad sitting there not doing anything. Let's stop that. Nice job, SunWu. Interruption. Okay, we didn't need it. Alright, GG. Wildfire burning and Fang Tickle would be a fun effect. Maybe, I think an even better effect would be if fire spells did 50% extra damage to frost. And I think that thematically makes sense, right? Like, I feel like you're frozen, then you take fire damage, then you melt. So it's like, I could see how that causes extra damage. And I also feel like that one change would make Fire Frost so much better, because you could, for example, Cold Snap and then erupt an enemy Skyfire Drake. Would be so powerful. Or like Cold Snap and then Lava Field, so powerful. So that's my 2 cents. I think if there is an interaction, it should be that frozen units take 50% extra, like full damage plus 50% against fire spells. That's what I think. And I think that actually does the other thing. Frozen damage take half damage. Frozen units take half damage. That's just a totally unexplained mechanic. Nowhere does it says that. That's just a thing. So I think that if frozen units took half damage, but they took full damage plus 50% against fire spells, I think that would make thematic sense. And then Fire Frost would just instantly become an actual deck because of that synergy. I don't know. It might be too strong, but I think that would just instantly make it a deck. You don't need to do anything else to make it a deck. Just do that, and then in PvP it might be too strong. In PvE, it's just a thing, right? Like, wouldn't that be so awesome if you could just like play Maelstrom or Cold Snap and then explode it with Cluster Explosion, and then just everything melts? I think that'd be cool. So that'd be my, like, if there's a global change, that would be a global change, I guess. They might have to card each card specifically to do that, but yeah. I think that'd be a cool way of playing. Okay, Triggz is playing some backwards Nature Shadow. Which means I guess I have to Fire Frost, right? I mean, there's no other option. I gotta Fire Frost if he's doing that. Alright. Someone left. I don't know if we want to give someone an invite. Damakra or someone. Hey, Damakra, I haven't seen you in a while. I'll give him an invite. Oh, no, he's here. Okay. Beko and Port. Triggz and... no. Yeah, Beko and Port. Me against Beko. Beko is Shadow. But Triggz is going to fight Port. Yeah, Beko, run over there and fight Triggz. Then I'll come hit your base. Win-win. Corinne is interested in practice runs on the fire map? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, off stream. We can do off stream, but we can also do on stream. Okay, Beko's running cross map, so I will. Why don't I just get started with this? And I gotta be preparing for a nice eruption. Oh, it looks like they're hitting my base. Okay. Oh no. I misplayed that. Misplayed that one hard. That was just me being bad. I thought they were fighting Triggz and I didn't even look. Oh, Triggz, what happened to you? Yep. That's the problem. I stream and I get confused and I can't think about two different things. So we're down 2 Ls. on 3 wells. Triggz, I was counting on you to be the good tier 1 player. So I'm not real sure what happened there. Port's already defending. So I think this attack loses. Yeah, this attack is lost. Triggz, why do you suck so much? I'll wait to leave until Triggz gives the GG, but I mean, it's over. It's so over. Okay, Triggz wants to try it, so we can try it. Maybe they feel like trolling. Looks like that's what they feel like doing. Why am I not turning? Okay, well, that attack got stuffed out. Yeah, I don't have units in the area to do stuff. It's just not happening. There's just no, I don't even see a path. Yeah, there's nothing. Triggz, can we quit? There's nothing here. You got your Swiftclaws just sitting on the side doing nothing. They're up 6 wells on us. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Nope. They saw me stream preparing that eruption. Got stream sniped. There's nothing here. Absolutely nothing. I'm getting erupted. One more shot of the orb. There's nothing. Okay, they're attacking my monument. I didn't even manage to get one. That's so pathetic. My Drake gone. My Drake is gone. Or not. Got the GG from Triggz. Hey, Rock. Alright, what's Triggz playing now? He's still keeping it. Alright, I mean, I guess. Oh, no, Triggz is coming here. Are we switching? Okay, okay. Can I have a good player on my team? Oh, Port, awesome. Thank you, Port. Don't you troll me now. Now, Triggz, you gotta keep your same troll deck. Don't you dare troll me on stream and then come play tryhard on Beko. Alright. That was the same deck, right? He still got that hee deck, but he might play tier 1 better. Alright, I am running against Triggz. We'll see how he does in tier 1. I have not played a Shadow tier 1 versus Nature in a while. I actually haven't played any tier 1 versus Nature in a while. That is a Swift Claw, so we can make a Nox Trooper. Yeah, that's probably a Hurricane coming into port. But will I be able to do something with this Nox Trooper? Actually, I shouldn't have charge shotted there. Alright, I think we got the kick. Time to run away. Meanwhile, Triggz comes to haunt my base. And Port's here to defend me. Thank you, Port. Good guy, Port. We got Eruption, Port. Eruption. Thank you. Thank you. That was a gamble, but it's kind of nice being partially on voice. I still got this guy not doing anything. Come here, Triggz. I think that footsies was not actually very productive. Okay, I got erupted. That's fine with me. Where's my Noxious Breeze? Over here? Might be time to go tier 2. What if I took it? I don't want to get cliff danced. If I take it there, I'm going to get cliff danced. I know it. We got a Sunder. Alright. Sunder. Let's go tier 2. I can +1. Well, oh. On the bright side, okay, he's prepared. I don't actually know how much the nasty kills. Enough. That eruption wasn't necessary, but thank you, Triggz. Thank you, Port. Meanwhile, Beko's actually everyone's still tier 1. That was a heal. Not sure if that was worth it. Actually, reasonably confident it wasn't worth it. Let's get a Nightcrawler out here. I think they'll defend that. Alright, it's MI. Sometimes forget to snap your nature. MI actually has a very good matchup against Souls, but it's 2v2, so who knows anything. Alright, I gotta go even on wells with Triggz. Beko's gonna try and cliff me. How my Dark Elves doing? Maybe I can get them in this fight. Oh, they have no frost, I guess. I'm in trouble. Oh, that was not great coordination. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Port sacrifices attack to save me. Oh, that was, yep. Double eruption. Failed. Oh. Oh gosh. No! Okay. Okay. All attacks are diffused. Thank you, Port. And Fort's attacking down there. Very nice. Let's get a Reaver to go do some things down to this well cluster. Okay, Beko's going tier 3. Probably a sign that I should push tier 2 and oh, that hit Port. Maybe I should start looking for tier 3. Oh, I didn't kill him. I didn't know that. So the 2 spots are being attacked, right? Okay, backlash from Port. Thank you. Okay. Never mind. My glacier's actually in cooldown. Okay, they did something to me. Oh. What? I didn't even see a notification. Well, I don't know what happened. We lost that. Got all the power in the world, but nothing to do with it. Did Port get a Juggernaut out? Nope. So we got really nothing. Falling apart. Where did the Juggernaut go? Did he get backlashed away? Oh, losing that. Falling apart. Okay, let me go over here and grab my tier 3. Okay. Okay, I got one guy. Okay. Um. Okay. Nice attack there. Oh. Ooh. We came back. Nice job, Port. Nicely done, Port. Looks like Beko wants to play to the bitter end. And there's a GG. Rahak doesn't know who Port is. Rahak, you are Taker, right? Yes, you are. I see in the message. Yes. Port is a pure fire player. He's pretty good. He's been pretty good for a while. But yeah, he's kind of like Armatores. I'd consider New Blood. Let's do maybe Halliday 2-2. It's always a fun map. Alright, I'm with Port again. Play this deck. I should have like a little bar that I can hide my deck so people don't stream snipe me. Alright. And I don't think they're giving a frost. So let's see how it goes. In general, this is a tough matchup for us, but lots of close walls on this map. I think Frost still has a just fine position. Try and hold the +1. If they try to attack our +1, I think that's the most dangerous spot. So let's see what they do. Looks like they're chicken. Or they're repositioning. They want to come off from one side. Or do they want to take +1 themselves? I think Port should go +1 maybe. Or maybe we get some map control on the other side. Or maybe we just attack, because I can start spamming Ice Guardians now. Okay, Port decided he didn't want to go all in on that attack. Okay, they're going for tier 2, which means I want to try and finish off tier 1 as fast as possible. It's too late. We can go for home soil now. They have no frost, so I think I can just tank the wildfire and burst it down. Probably Port should go tier 2 here. Yeah, so you see why I think that Frost is really good on this map. Hurricane did not hit all my guys. Looks like the Eruption didn't hit. Nice lava field. I still have all these ice barriers. We can go for round 2 maybe. I'm gonna keep getting rooted. Okay, that's going to be a devastating wildfire. Or will it? Possibly not. I think we might just get another well kick. Okay, time for me to go tier 2. have no frost, so we can just kind of keep doing this. GG. Maybe a Dan duel. I'll spec this one. Alright, port's done. Good night, port. DeMarca, you want to play the SunWu? Yeah, so play one before you have to head out. Or do you have to head out like exactly at a specific time and you don't know if you'll finish by then? Alright. SunWu is playing Souls. Solid. How about I play Fire Nature? Maybe Pure Fire, so we got more on the center. I'll play Pure Fire. Bird and... no, Beko and Triggz. There's too many people to be. Beko and Triggz are strategizing, it seems. Beko switch decks. Ooh, okay. Triggz is playing his Wintertide spamming deck. It's a funny strategy. It doesn't work unless you make a mistake, but it does work if you make a mistake. And it is... it's better than you think it's going to be. It's still not good, but it's like... probably viable. I don't know. Probably not viable, but like barely not viable to the point where if you disrespect it, it becomes winning. Instant +1 from Beko. We've got a Light Blade from Triggz already. I am not spawning my units in time. I think I didn't spawn enough units. Yeah, I think we run. I don't know how SunWu's doing on power. I've got power, but like, don't really want to take a close well. Okay, SunWu's going in hard. You know what? Let's do it. Oh. I got melted. I still got some Sunstriders that I forgot about. Definitely not a clean tier 1 for me. Gonna grab the well. Can we get this squad of North Guards? Put them down. There we go. So we're not doing great. We're fine. I just didn't spawn enough. They've taken one more well than us. Yeah. Let's try again. Let's try the center again. We can try again. Oh, that's not me. That's SunWu. Nah, that Sunder was dumb. Well, maybe SunWu can get tempo out of this. Okay, you got the eruption. Okay. I was trying to not erupt, but needed the erupt. Yeah. Good night, Demakra. Yeah, that was even, but there's still +1, so I don't love it. But we're pushing power levels sky high, so I don't hate it either. Okay, SunWu's attacking again. Let's help in the attack. Okay, they double erupted my Sunder. Maybe grab a well here. Perhaps I can get a pick on that guy. Okay, SunWu's going tier 2. I should go tier 2 also. Oh, did they kick it? I did not pay attention to that. Should have been paying attention to that. Nicely timed on that. Okay, I think we're gonna ignore whatever Triggz is trying and just make our own attack. And grab the wall too. Oh, Frost got up in time. Okay, double erupt. Everything's fine. Oh, what happened there? Okay, I think the Dark Elves are doing just fine over there. Oh, he got me. Yeah. I gotta wait for the counterattack there. SunWu is doing a great job of supporting. Nice done, SunWu. I didn't have ground units. Nice life weaving SunWu. Okay, didn't quite. Oh no. Oh no! Missed again. It's gonna cost me. Oh, right. The extra damage. Beko was on top of that. Yep, that's GG. So we build the wall. The Jugger can outrun my spears. Oh, SunWu GG'd. Alright. GG. Do Uro 2-on-2. Alright, last game for SunWu. Alright, I believe that'll be the end of the night then. Oh, SunWu's changing his deck. Okay, SunWu wants to do Stonekin. Sure, we can do that. I'll stay Pure Fire. Oh, Bird's on. Bird heard us say we're all done after this game and decided that was the moment he needed to come on. Both sides with Frost Tier 1. So it's a weird Frost and Fire Mirror. Triggz has a weird deck though, which probably gets countered really hard by Frost Mage, so we'll see. I'm gonna take a +1 right away, I think. Because my partner knows how to play correctly with Glacier Shell. And they've both gone +1. So I think you should take a well also. Yeah, I don't think we can rush. Oh, never mind. They're not +1. I miscounted. Actually, are these eruptions even efficient? Alright, we have held. Very nice. Oh, they're attacking me here. Okay, so I've got a big spam of scavengers. I think we get some guys in the fight. Triggz without his Glacier Shell. Silly Triggz. Is eruption valuable here? I think it is. I think that's worth. Thanks for not being on my team right now, Triggz. Okay, Beko's going tier 2. I think we just push through, right? Time for me to go well up. Yeah, canceled my charge was not good. So I'm just going tier 3. I'm being greedy. No, not in time. Oh, Beko's got a Juggernaut up. Okay. Got one more Juggernaut over here. As soon as you oink, I'll... Okay. Time for me to tier 3. There's the next Juggernaut. Okay. Even trade. Wonder how much damage backlash will do here. Ooh, well timed, Triggz, well timed. That was 3 Juggernauts from Beko. I get a heal maybe. Oh, okay. Heal, no heal. Oh, I got stuck. Oh. Almost didn't make it out of that. Okay, okay. What's this? Oh, Northern Drake? Okay, we got his tier 3. I thought we won this for sure. I'm not real sure what happened. Oh, someone was out of heals. That's the problem. I think there was also that annoying moment where I got... there we go. Finally got it. Whew. Oh, someone lost his tier 1. Alright, GG. I thought we had that for free. Apparently not. I think the Juggernaut was just too awkward to run all the way across the map. Especially because I couldn't hit that center because of the weird cliffs. Probably should have been Spitfire from the beginning. Alright, well, thank you all for joining me in-game or on stream. Yeah, that's true. My ritual was pretty important too. And I trolled a little bit, taking too many wells and playing backlashes when I shouldn't have. So, yeah. I didn't take them seriously, and I paid for it. Alright, thank you all for joining me in-game and on stream. Hope you all had a good time, and we'll see you next time. Thank you all for watching. Oh, and also subscribe. Every time I say it, I get more subscribers, so that's important. I only care up to 1,000. After 1,000, I don't care, but up to 1,000, I care. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.